on a trip and on a journey, like the smallest interactions, the smallest things can just like be like a happy story and everything like that. So I remember on this trip, we were in like this town in like the butt fucking middle of nowhere. We wanted lunch or whatever, so we're like, oh, let's see what restaurants are about. And there was this local sushi restaurant, and we were like, cool. I'm feeling sushi. Let's do it. And it's kind of the sushi restaurant that there's like a single counter, right?
Oh,
and the menu, they ain't no paper menu. It's on the fucking wood blocks on the wall. You know, this is like
old school.
This is like old school hard level mode. You know, there ain't no tourist that can come here and figure out what's going on. Yeah. And I'm just like, every time I've been to a sushi restaurant like this, I've had someone Japanese to like help me get through it. But me and Sydney will feel like we were like feeling adventurous. We were like, you know, we've been in Japan for 3 years. I feel like we can do it. Let's just go in.
Sure.
And so we go in, and we have that fucking salon experience. Everyone shuts the fuck up. They look at us. And
the cowboys enter the bar.
The cowboys enter the bar. You can see the barman sweating. And I was like, 2 people, please. And they were like, is the bar okay? And everyone's silent. Like,
what's he gonna say next?
Everyone's silent. We sit down in complete silence. The customers stop talking, and then the sushi chef asks the magical words, "Nihongo Daijobu," and we go.
That's where the quest begins.
And we go, "Daijobu," and everyone's like, "Oh, thank God."
That's normally how it goes.
It's normally how it goes. But as soon
that is literally the equivalent of like in the cowboy times of the bartender going, "Are you looking for trouble?" And the cowboy going, "Not today." It's like, oh, thank God. All right, we good, boys.
Yeah. And so as soon as like that barrier was like removed, you know, as soon as he knew that 1, we could order, and 2, he can have a basic conversation with us, like every kind of barrier just shattered, and they became like so friendly and welcoming, and like the people next to us were also like very talkative and everything like that as well. So they like asked us, "Oh, are you here visiting, or you know, are you living here?" And we explained that, you know, we're living here, we're like YouTubers working here and stuff like that.
And then they went YouTuber.
And then they went YouTuber. Yes.
Every time.
Every fucking time. And then Sydney, and then we get the usual questions of like where we're from. So I say I'm like from England, and Sydney's from America. And so, I don't know why, but this is like one of the cutest fucking things I've seen, right? Yeah. So as soon as Sydney says she's from America, the sushi chef like lights up and goes, "Oh my God, I have a grandson in America right now," right? Yeah. And he starts going off about his grandson. Aww. And like we eat our meal, and he's just like, "You know what? I'm gonna call my grandson right now," and I don't know if he's awake right now, but I'm gonna try calling him. So he gets on this phone, he gets out his phone, and this is why this is why we're getting the bill and stuff like that. So he goes on his phone, he like calls his grandson, and I think it's like 1 a.m. in America when he's calling him. By the way. And his grandson picks up. He starts speaking to his grandson, and then he gives the phone to us.
You talk to these random customers to me,
and then on the phone, his grandson's like, "I don't know what to really say to you guys."
In English?
Yeah, in English, because he's living in America, and I was just like, "Yeah, I don't really know what to say either. We're just having at your grandpa's restaurant. Really, really nice." And then we just have a random conversation. He's studying civil engineering. Nice to talk to you, hero. Good luck. Good luck, hero. You know, and just we give the phone back, and I was just like, I don't know what the grandpa was expecting, but he was so excited that I just didn't want to let him down.
It's like, you Americans know each other, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're American? My grandson's in America. You'll be
you
best
guys will
friends.
get along.
You'll be best friends.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so
That's so cute.
It's so cute. And then so we walk out, and we start exploring the town a little more. And there we find this festival or something that's going on, and it's one of the most random things I'm seeing sightseeing, going to this little town in Japan. And then there's this festival and there's a band playing some music. And the band were dressed up as Santa Claus, Mario, and the exact same clown outfit I had for the Trash Taste After Dark special. Like they had the exact same clown outfit.
All the Amazon basics.
Yeah, all the Amazon
basics.
basics. So me and Cindy just sit down and we're just like, oh, let's see what this is about. So we sit down. Out of nowhere, we get fucking recognized by a random person there.
All right.
So I'm like, and I'm like, holy shit! Even here, like we are getting recognized. I didn't think there would be anyone here that could, that would know Trash Taste.
Yeah.
Know like us and everything like
Right.
that. So we're like, we're just. So after that incident, we were just like a little on guard, not on guard, but just like, oh,
Aware.
that is aware, that is
Yeah.
a possibility. So we're just sitting down, and then suddenly, this random Japanese bloke just sits next to us. Like we're at a table, he just sits down, and we're just like, and in the first thing I thought was, oh, it must be a fan, and I look at him, it's an old Japanese guy. I'm like, this doesn't look like the usual Trash Taste viewer.
That doesn't look like a Trash Taste
And I'm
fan.
like, what do you say in Japanese to be like,
None of the
what's going on?
Yeah.
And so the closest thing Sydney goes is like, konnichiwa?
Which couldn't be which could be the most like passive aggressive way of just being like, excuse me.
Yeah. Because like in English, I'd be like, hello, mate. Are you okay? And Sydney just, and like the closest thing we can think of is konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, mate.
Yeah, konnichiwa, mate. What are you doing here? And then so he takes his hat off. It's the sushi chef. We didn't fucking recognize him. He just fucking sat down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the fucking sushi chef.
Holy
And
shit.
we're like, holy fucking shit.
Did he follow you?
Huh? No, he sits down. We have a
You
nice
need to talk to my grandson again.
yeah, we have a nice little chat. and
Hero's
everything.
been acting out.
Yeah.
Could you give him a call?
We have a nice little chat and everything, and then like he ends the conversation going like, he looks around and he goes, "See everyone here? I know everyone here." and it's like, oh, okay, boss man's right here. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the boss man of the
Level
town right
100
here.
mafia boss.
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. And then he goes, "If you ever come back here, please come back to my sushi place." He goes to me, he goes, "Hey, let's be friends." And I'm like,
Oh my God, that's so cute.
oh my god,
What the fuck?
This is like
We need a slice of life anime revolved around this guy.
and I'm like, I feel like that was the exact moment where I'm just like, I get slice of life. It's all
Wait,
about.
that was the moment you got it?
I was just like, I don't know. That little interaction just brought me so much joy.
Right.
And I was just,
I agree when it's your life. It's a slice of your own life. It's
I
good.
don't want to vicariously look through
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to fucking
Yeah.
watch someone else succeed in life. Yeah, having a good time while I'm praying for a good time. I want to go out and have it.
I was just like, it's just like little moments like that when I'm just like, yeah, life is cool. I don't know. I was just,
And
No, that's awesome. That's
that
like
was
when
nice.
life is
Yeah,
fun.
no, that's
little
fun.
weird adventures.
Yeah,
But
little
like,
weird adventures.
I wasn't expecting that interaction to be the moment where you go home and you watch a slice of life and you're like, that's like me for real. Like, it's a bit different, you
I
know?
love that episode of the anime where the foreigner main character goes
And
to
meets the
Yamanashi.
sushi chef. It's
and befriends-
Yamanashi.
befriends the local population.
Like,
No,
it never happens.
It wasn't that exact moment, but that kind of like cemented it for me, where it was just like,
Right.
oh, I get
It's the little
feeling now.
moments.
It's like when the little moments you see in Slice of Life where it's just people going on adventures. What?
I said, so I had like the inverse where I was in Docomo trying
Yeah.
to sort out some fucking other payment for my other SIM card, and these foreigners walked in and they were like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Foreigners, I'm fucking foreign.
Yeah.
These other foreigners walked in, and they were clearly tourists, and like they were like 80, 70, very, very elderly.
Yeah.
And they started talking to the people, and they clearly didn't speak any Japanese. And I just go up to them like, "Hey, what do you want? By the way, like, what's wrong?"
Yeah.
Because the Japanese people they were
Freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, our SIM cards don't work." And on the top right corner it says Docomo. So I think that they can help me.
Right.
And I'm like, they can't help you. I'm like, they can't. I'm like, they're not gonna help you. I'm like, I'm gonna save you 30 minutes. I'm gonna save you 30 minutes. Just leave.
Just don't bother.
They're not gonna help you. It turned out they bought their SIM cards online and they couldn't call each other. And I was like, yeah, you can't. It's the way that they don't give out phone numbers.
That's the point where it's like, how many layers do I need to go down to explain this shit ain't worth it?
Basically, I just told them, I'm like, hey, because they wanted to call each other. And I was like, yeah, you can't do that.
No.
You can't get a phone number in Japan unless you live here and you get a SIM card. And I'm like, so I basically just like,
burner phones are not
I'll be honest, you can have the data. That works, nice, but you won't be able to call each other. Save yourself 40 minutes.
Grab a WhatsApp, Viber, something. Just use that. Yeah.
I was like, they're not going to be able to help you. I'm like, they don't do these SIMs. They had data only SIM, and they thought they had calls because the advertising on the plan they bought said calls, but it was kind of like a Skype thing. It was the whole thing, and I was just like, don't bother.
Literally the dichotomy of the two different experiences.
You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here.
You can have a great slice of life experience, or you can walk into a Docomo and waste 30 minutes.
I told them, I was like, hey, I'm a customer. I paid them monthly and I've been here for an hour waiting to get something to happen. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Maybe you should just enjoy your day. Maybe you should just have a good time.
Yeah.
They're like, maybe you want to call each other. I'm like, you'll be fine.
Nah, you'll be right. Just move together as a group. You'll be fine.